video we'll look at guide tones. Guide tones are typically the 3rd and 7th in a chord. In jazz harmony, 99% of the time guide tones are the most important indicator of chord quality. They describe two fundamental elements of a chord. Whether it's major or minor, this is the 3rd. Whether it's a root chord or something else, that's the 7th. There are two variations that are also guide tones, i.e. they're not 3rd and 7th. You could consider them substitutions. The first of which is the 6th. 6 replaces major 7 and can be spelt in chords as X6. Here's what they sound like. Here's the major 7. Here's the major 6. As you can hear, the major 6 has a kind of older quality, whereas the major 7 sounds a bit more jazzy. Really important, 6 chords are normally only used on root or 1 chords. It's best not to use them on any other chord types until we've covered extensions and you understand that better. The second variation is the 4th, which is known as the sus4 and can replace the 3rd. It's spelt in chords as X sus4. Here's what they sound like. That's the 7, and that's the sus4. Again, it's important to know that sus4s are normally only used on dominant or 5/7 chords. It's best not to use them on other chord types until we've covered extensions. Obviously, the sus4 implies that the chord becomes suspended, i.e. it doesn't resolve. This chord has a particular sound which doesn't have the same pull as the standard dominant chord, but can be used in functionally the same way as a 5 chord. In 2-5-1 harmony, the 7ths resolve to 3rds. Let's have a quick look at this. You'll see here that the guide tones resolve from 7 to 3. Here in E, going to A7, going to D major 7, and the same again in a 2-5-1 in C major. In the next video, we'll start looking at basic substitutions and specifically the tritone substitution.